Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for August 22nd, 2024, Nighttime Edition. How's everybody doing? I know Mucin's here. Hi, Mucin. I know Id's here. Hi, Id. And now I'm here too. Yay. Hi, Mom.
Hello.
Hello.
Fancy
Hi,
meeting you
Mom.
here.
How's everyone doing?
Good.
I've got somebody in chat chatting about the Vadwar trait and the module off the old Estica or Estica or whatever you call it, which I actually have, and I love that chip. But I couldn't remember what the trait was because that tells you how much I use that one. But we have new toys to play with tonight because I went ahead and bought out the event on this account. Still have to play it every day because, I want that delicious, delicious dilithium. But what the heck? So I've got that one. I did notice that it seems to be all AP related. And this is one of my two tunes that's AP related. But let's be honest, it kind of sucks. This is my sucky AP tune. So anyway, let's see what we got here. Events reclaim event rewards. Oh, why can't I have them? Did I already take them? Maybe I already took them. Hang on. All right. Oh, no. Let's take off those bad words. I'm sure somebody's already got something out there. So the deflector. 26.2 AP damage, which is more than I've got on mine because there's none there. 2.5 crit chance versus 0. 17.5 shield regeneration, which isn't what my current one is based on. 26.2 starship hull capacity. Again, not a big, slight increase, but not huge. Of course, this is a very rare versus an ultra rare, and I'm surprised that it's actually not bad. It's not bad. I mean, it's not great. So let's put that on there for the moment. We'll leave my impulse engine. No, there isn't any. Let's see, what is in this package? I know we got shields. Don't we have shields? Did I not open everything? I wonder if I didn't open everything. Okay, we've got the Khitomer shields. About half the shield capacity they've got with Tilly's. I don't even know what it would do if we took it up to elite. Shield regeneration is slightly higher than Tilly's. That would be worth it. And when a shield facing is reduced to 0, the next
bonuses.
Yeah, when a shield facing is reduced to 0, the next foe to deal damage within that arc will be dealt 4187 AP damage, then an additional 705 AP damage per second for 6 seconds. Each shield facing recharges this effect as soon as it reaches 25% or higher. That's not bad.
No, not when you consider you can regenerate that much easily.
Mm-hmm. Flight speed comparable. Nowhere near the prevailing engines, nowhere near the prevailing. But I'm game to give it a try. I've got the full set on. If we like it, we can always upgrade it. Set bonus, Khitomer Alliance Resilience. I don't know what that is. No. Go back. Back there. Good boy. What is Khitomer's Alliance Resilience? Plus 6.3 Starship Shield Regeneration. And same for hardness. Let's see. Coordinated Empowering AP Field. Affects friends and self. 20 kilometer sphere. Cloaks your ship for 5 seconds. During this time, you may fire your weapons normally. To foes within 3 kilometers every second, 1,300 to 10,000 AP damage scales with the number of foes hit. Oh, this could be fun. That's the coordinated empowering AP field. I could see this could be fun with a proper AP build going on. Oop, nope, that didn't go the right way. Let's try that again. Anybody else there? You guys still there? You're both.
Yeah.
Oh, you're both very quiet.
I'm just
Wow,
down in the. I'm down in the garage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and for me, it's just I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing here.
No, paying attention to what you're doing. Heresy, I tell you.
Yeah, I know. I don't actually have to pay attention. I just was, because, you know.
Cause reasons, as we like to say. So right now, the Infinity Lockbox, let's see. Doesn't that have a new ship, the Herosian Predator Heavy Escort? I have some keys. Maybe we'll have to open some tonight. We will see what happens with that. Yes, you can go downstairs. You don't have to bark at me. Hi, Pepsi Juju. Did you see the Lamar class Voyager A leaked early on console stow? No. It'll be kit bashable with the Sovereign class, or Sovereign family. Most interesting. Who leaked that one, pray tell?
Probably some leafy green vegetable.
Can't imagine anyone doing that. It was an accident. I didn't mean to leak it. Good evening, Esfawn. Good evening, Marhawkman. It was in the ship vendor preview screen. I swear to God, that's how everything leaks.
Oh yeah.
You think that they keep that in mind for next time.
I think it's on purpose. These things leak. It's not really a leak. It's a oopsie.
Teaser.
Yeah. Also, Narendra style remaster for the Rapier class Saber variant. That would be very nice. But that's me. So, I have thrown on the 3 new Khitomers. I probably should put on the old stuff and see how bad this is, but we know the ship is bad. We know the build is garbage. Would anybody like to join me for a Borg TFO?
Sure.
And we can test this puppy out?
I'm currently swarming, but
How dare you? How dare you swarm?
I'm,
The
because
noive of
that's
some
the
people.
That's the thing I chose to do the event this time.
No worries.
Yeah, I can park it and just spam spacebar and it'll be fine.
Yeah, you kind of can, but if you really just want to sit there and do
Well-
nothing, that's easier to do with Jupiter Eratus. After the first phase.
I've got my Tetrion boomstick,
Oh, I love that
which
ship.
means if I take a route, I can just cannon scatter volley everything. And because I do the Tetrion crystal stuff, I mine the spawn point.
That'll work too. Anybody else want to? We'll wait for Musin to finish up, and then we'll go off and do a Borg TFO. The triangles can be very unbecoming when you've got a full-busted woman wearing white. Costumes are a little too triangular. Speaking of triangular things, I have not yet looked at
Or-
tomorrow's. Yes.
Or their sliders just said wait. high
Yeah,
for anything natural looking.
yeah, definitely not natural there. Let's see. I'm looking at what's coming up in. What have we got going today? Oh, that's because I'm looking at September. It's still August. Duh. Oh, the endeavor for the weekend is defeat the crystalline entity. Oh no, the horror. The challenge. However, shall we do that? So I did the math on it. If you do buy out the event at 2,500 Zen at the current exchange rate, you never recoup your money.
I wish they'd give us a break on all the events.
Yeah, me too. It's 1.25 million Zen. Sorry, 1.25 million dilithium. There's a lot of dilithium. You get 25,000 back immediately. So spreadsheets are fun. And how many days does this run? 21 days you have to do it? But it actually
14.
It goes through the 12th, which is 1, 2, 3, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That can't be right. You said 14 days, right?
14 days completed. I don't know how long the event runs for.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It's through September 12th. That's 22 days.
So you got a week extra.
So we're going to go as 1. So let's see. Can we make this work? Guys, if what? For some reason, my computer doesn't like Excel today. Okay. However, 22 days at 20 hours per rotation. You actually have 26.4, so just for the sake of argument, we'll call it 26. And let's take that equation and pull that down. Do we ever break even?
12th time.
Okay, if you keep to a 20-hour schedule on this and you do it each time, yes, I'll accept your equation. Ooh, you do wind up to the positive of about 69,000 dilithium. I'm sorry, 692,000 dilithium. If you do it every 20 hours for this, you do come out with a net gain. So you only invest about, instead of the 2,500 Zen, you are investing the equivalent of 1,250 Zen, roughly. So yeah, I suppose if you want to keep to that 26-hour calendar, you are great. Just for fun. Did I do that equation
Wait,
right?
what?
Did I do my
I'm not-
equation right?
I'm not saying a word if this
Nope,
is
I
what
just take that back. That is not true. You've lost 692,000. So you don't gain anything back. You gain back about half of what you invested. So, buying out the event is not great for dilithium. I've always been curious if that was correct. It isn't. But on the other hand, I wanted to try this out and see how it works.
I got it. So.
Hi, everybody. The power of math, exactly. Well, Pepsi Juju, just because it's 21 days total, it actually gives you the potential of doing it 26.4 times. Chosen, you already completed 4 of the event campaign today. You can't unless you've got 4 accounts, or unless you're doing it and not turning them in.
Shh. They made a mistake,
What?
Mom.
What? What did they make a mistake?
They made a mistake.
What? What'd they do?
Oh, I don't want to say it out loud on stream.
Don't say it out loud. Like, send me a message.
Hello.
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 Hello. It sounds like a Board King to me.
Yeah.
It's a Board King.
I forgot to plug in my headphones.
That's not a mistake. That's what it's supposed to do.
No, I unplug them
hold
and
on.
then I plug my stick.
No, I was talking to Musin. Hold on a second.
Oh, okay.
It did that?
No, it didn't for me.
It did for me just now.
Sweet. Just now. Well, we should try it then and see if it happens again. But no, I'm capped out at 4,200 on my campaign progress. It's supposed to do what you said it's supposed to do if you haven't finished it, but mine should be finished. Oh, no.
What happened?
Well, it doesn't say it's supposed to, because, like, it's not saying that this one counts.
Well, I mean, had you finished out the campaign?
No, but when you look at the event campaign's eligible events, this one ain't there.
It is. It's just not on there. This is a meta event.
Oh.
This is absolutely a meta event. That's what it's supposed to do.
Wait,
Yeah, I know. We
Okay.
just had a meta. We had a couple of days off, and we're back in the new meta event, but it's not up here on the calendar.
Oh, if that's the case, that changed.
Yeah, no, that's what it's supposed to do.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay.
You're here.
No.
You're here.
Oh, yeah, what? What are y'all talking about here? Like, what's going on?
Musin didn't realize that the event that started today is a meta event. It's just because it's not showing up on the calendars being a meta event, but it is in the Discord and Twitter and everything else as this is part of the meta event.
Oh, okay.
Well, Chosen, I bought out this event not because I'd already finished the meta, but I wanted to try out the new toys. Who said they needed an invitation? Was that you, Musin?
I guess so.
For the Borgies?
Wait. Yar?
Steve wants to join us for the meta. And by the way, hi Rachel. How are you doing? Anybody else want to join us for meta? Meta. Anybody
Hello
else
there.
want to join? Hello. For doing a Borg event. We're just going to go do a Borgie thing.
I gotta mute Twitch.
My brain is not working. I cannot make a coherent sentence today. Invitation is sent, Rachel?
So I just totally let everybody know I don't look at the notifications.
It's not on there. Anyone else?
You haven't sent me one.
Well, you said I wasn't sure if meant yes or no. It is vague. Do we have a preference in this? You guys want something fast? You want something slow?
Doesn't matter to me.
Fine. I don't like that one. What haven't we done recently? There we go. We'll do that one. Wee woo.
We will.
You?
So, should I open some infinity boxes at the top of the hour?
Maybe.
About at the
Go
bottom
for
of the
it.
hour.
Well, there's a theory that if you open them, that let's say there's X number of prize ships that are made available, and if they haven't been capped out by the end of the hour, they will restart at the beginning of the hour.
What do you
Or
mean
something like
capped
that.
out?
Well, this is just somebody's theory. That let's say they have 100 ships per hour available. Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's based upon how much money is invested in the game, how much return that has to give.
Let's not put facts involved with this one, Musin. Let us live in
right.
our little fantasy world.
How would that
It's-
apply to the old subscription service, though?
Yeah, no. It really is random. It's just
It's just the RNG. That's all it is with those boxes.
There
Rachel's
are
gonna go to the
few,
back. I'm gonna go to the right.
like
I got a Nebula class.
systems.
In theory, it's X number or X percentage based on
Yeah.
the number they put out there. But you notice they always do most of them in the first few days, and after that, they're all gone.
Well, the more people that are spending money, the more likely it is that it happens. And that has to do with them having to give a certain percentage of money back.
Like I said,
In
we don't want
prizes.
reality involved in this.
Oh, it's European.
We don't
law.
want to think.
Well, hold it. The
Did you-
original one is the American model, and have they switched over to the European one? Or have they always used it?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it
The
does.
the only way that lock boxes are allowed in this game is because there are certain guarantees of you getting stuff for the amount of money put in.
Well, what
And
defines the amount of money put in?
I'm pretty sure that is a active number that is completely dependent on how many players are actually spending money on the game.
But I'd like to know what that is. I mean, how do they make that determination? Okay, I'm on the right.
Top.
Well, definitely, it's still a glass cannon of a ship.
Well, more glass cannons.
This build I've got is garbage. I'll be the first to tell you that. Thank you very much. So I threw on the new Khitomer set without doing any upgrades or anything to it, seeing if the improved shields definitely do anything. And they do seem to do something, just not a lot. I mean, by now I'm usually dead at least once or twice.
Literally, one of my endeavors is all healing. So,
Oh, this is a good one for it.
yes.
Thank you for that.
And then the shield is just an added bonus for me because I like helping while my fighters go and do their thing.
So I really just wanted to get this ship. This is the Rex that I've got. Not that it looks like a Rex right now. And I just wanted to get leveled and done, and it's been like pulling teeth. This ship does not want to get leveled.
Has anyone gotten the new Hirogen ship yet?
Not yet, no. I've only been on for the last, like, 25 minutes or so, but I was thinking at the top of the hour, I would go to my other account and grab some of the keys, and let's give it a shot, see if we can get one. I haven't seen anything pop by the way, in chat, though, that anybody's gotten it.
Well, I've seen at least 3 on the exchange.
Really?
Yep.
What are they going for, just out of curiosity?
Probably like billions of credits.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't it cap out at 1.5 billion on the exchange?
Yeah, currently, like, the cheapest one is 1.497777. Yeah, it's like 1,497,000,000, and the rest sevens.
Oh Lord.
Don't forget to rescue your life pods, everybody.
No, let them die.
Thanks, Board King. We'll bear that in mind. Kill them all and let God sort it out, right?
We don't need their. We don't need them. I'm so mean, aren't I?
You are so mean. Chosen says, I thought the Lamar class would be a science ship. Thought so too.
Lamar.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it sounded like it was going to be a science ship. I know, that's a silly reason to think it's going to be a science ship, because they described it as making it sound like, hey, it's going to be a science ship.
Nothing says it can't have variants of it.
That's true. That is true. Well, I've only died once, so I guess this is a little bit better. We got 51 life pods, so we missed about 20 of them.
Oh, so you took some. You took my advice.
Oh, I didn't. I was a good person. Interesting.
No. I died trying to save more life pods.
Blame Board King. This is
I gotta say anything.
interesting.
Why?
I'm watching the Coordinated Empowering AP Field. It's a team PBAOE, AP Burst, and Team Shield Regeneration buff. So you get plus 15 bonus damage, plus 15 shield regeneration But to foes within 3 kilometers, every second there's a variable amount of AP damage that scales with the number of foes hit from 3.8 thousand to 31,000. They've got to be within 3 kilometers. Okay, I'll sit here on the Borgs. Within 3 kilometers, it pops it up to 40,000 on a single hit. I'm basically kissing the Borg cube. Oh, I got the cube down to 40% for a second there. 39. Slowest I've seen us get that cube. The team cloak's only 5 seconds, Pepsi Choo Choo. It's a very short-lived team cloak, and you can fire through it.
Nicely done. Thankfully, we
If I
have
read that
safety
correctly.
protocols in place. So only your side took actual damage.
Cloaks your ship for 5 seconds. During this time, you may fire weapons normally.
So we didn't get 11 life pod.
Right. They died because of Borg King. We can blame him.
Good.
Cisco blamed Picard. We get to blame Borg King.
It's acceptable casualties. It's fine.
Okay, so that's actually not a bad setup for the ship. Still haven't got enough of that. But that would definitely be worth upgrading that to.
Well, what's the what does they say? They say when someone dies by accident during a war.
Friendly fire?
No.
By accident.
No. Oh my god! It's like I can't think of it right now.
I mean, either it's acceptable losses or collateral damage.
That's the word I'm looking for. Collateral damage.
Okay.
Collateral damage is when civilians get hurt. Acceptable losses is when your forces get hurt.
It's technically unintended casualties. Is I think the definition of that.
Well, collateral damage doesn't have to be casualties. Can also be destruction of property.
Yes, it can.
Yeah.
And it's usually not your own forces that suffer collateral damage.
Factual.
Marhawkman, Team Cloak. It does not trigger traits. It's part of the whole coordinated.
Those life
AP
pods
fields.
are acceptable losses.
Not to them, they're not.
Well, they can't complain about it, can they? They're dead.
It's true.
They didn't. They also won't listen to me when I give advice over, how to deal with the board. So, I guess the Federation's to blame for that.
Just slap some phasers to an escape pod and call it a day. Let them figure it out.
Exactly. It's not our fault. We had nothing to do with that.
They should have just used the weapons that they can instead of trying to fight the Borg on a fair playing field.
Level playing field.
Well, fair as
Tomato, tomato.
The fact that for some odd reason the Federation keeps with the agreements that they have made while they're fighting the Borg.
Yeah, unless of
The
course
Borg
we
did not sign the Khitomer alliance. They don't have to acknowledge that.
I'm sure they don't, and I'm sure that neither does the Federation when it's not convenient.
No, Federation has never once used the kind of weaponry that would devastate the Borg.
Well,
Because the writers aren't as big of fans of the show as the viewers.
I mean, technically, the Borg came in Next Generation. I don't think the writers actually had any idea what they were writing at the time because it was brand new to them too.
By the way, Pepsi
No,
Juju
but-
says that's what Section 31 is for. It's a good point.
Yes.
But okay, then why didn't Section 31 start shooting broken replicator matrices at Borg Cube?
Well, there's a world of difference between what they'd be willing to do and what they'd be willing to do and get caught doing it.
Okay,
I'd like
but
to believe that anything can be weaponized,
Oh, it can.
and I mean
Absolutely.
literally anything. So the
Trans
Federation has a
basic
full arsenal
torpedoes.
available at any time.
Now, here's the
again,
thing.
Keyword.
all-
We get a
Warp
bunch
cores.
of we get a bunch of moopsies and throw them onto a Borg ship. Do they Borgify the moopsies or do the moopsies kill them first?
What's a moopsie?
What do you mean? What's a moopsie?
it's the bone drinker.
Yeah,
What's a bone drinker?
it's here. I've got one in front of me right this very second, which you can't see. I've got my moopsie right here. Moopsie is the
No.
cutest little thing. It looks like a Kirby,
What's a
except
Kirby?
cuter.
I swear, if you don't know what a Kirby
Oh
is,
my God.
I
Borg King.
you've missed out.
I grew up in a really protected
It's
family. where my
Star
mom-
Trek.
Well,
Have
that
you ever
makes
heard of? Have you ever read comics?
Of course I have.
Uh,
Or him.
I'm waiting for the
There.
what's comics.
Oh,
No, I had X-Men. I like the X-Men. That's all I
For
want.
King, I
I'm
put a
so
link in
glad I looked up the
Discord.
Moopsie.
I put a link for
Oh,
it.
that's adorable.
Isn't he adorable? And they come up and jump on you and slaughter you and suck the bones out of you. And
Oh,
they say, whoopsie.
you know what? If I died to something like that, I'd be happy.
And they're,
Okay.
they're just so cute.
But if you like the X-Men, then why don't you know of Jack Kirby?
I don't know. What is that?
Who that is? Jack.
That Kirby.
I'm coming back out to visit you,
He-
Borg
he-
King, and I'm going to educate you on some of these things.
Pretty much, he's Stan Lee, head honcho, Jack Kirby. Pretty much is like he's Robin to Stan Lee's Batman. Sorry, I'm mixing universes here, but
Was he?
Yeah.
Was he in the X-Men comics?
Was he an
no,
X-Men?
he's
He
Okay,
created so many characters.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Stan Lee's behind the scenes.
No, he was
Jack Kirby,
Fantastic Four, Thor, Captain America, Eternals, New Gods, Black Panther, primarily. Those were his. I don't think he was X-Men. I'm going through this really quick. He was just a huge influence on comics the way we see them today. But anyway, Kirby, that I'm discussing, named for Jack Kirby, I do believe.
X-Men, American comic strip team consisting of rotating ensemble, created in 1963 by writer Stan Lee and artist Jack Kirby. The team became one of Marvel Comics' most successful properties.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
Definitely.
Jack Kirby drew the characters. Stan Lee wrote the stories.
If you want to know more about the history of comics and the artists that are and were involved, there's a guy named Linkara, whose politics, in my opinion, suck, but he's very well versed on comic books. And also very interesting to listen to, and he talks not just about the comics themselves, but about everything that's going on in the business at from the 30s on up, in terms of who's involved with who and running
then he
stories,
must have
gags, bad
had-
artists, etc., etc.
Then he must have had a very big report on Liefeld.
Oh yeah, absolutely. To the, he was the reason I knew when the Liefeld's Only Feet store comes up in Deadpool and Wolverine. It's like, oh, that's funny.
Second,
Okay, you know in Deadpool and Wolverine where they're doing the walk, where they come
Yep.
out. Okay, the store that blows up behind them,
Yeah.
It's Liefeld's Only Feet is the name of the store.
Oh, that is funny.
It is funny. Liefeld can't
Because
draw
he
hands or
couldn't
feet.
drive.
He could not
Yeah,
draw
I
hands
wanna
or
say-
feet.
There's literally X-Men comics where you see the art and it looks pretty okay, and they have these weird, way too big hands in a weird position, and the feet are just white. They're not even colored in at the bottom of the picture.
I thought, isn't he still alive or did he pass away?
Kirby.
Well,
Liefeld.
No, Liefeld was kind of a problem, and I think they kicked him out of Image. I don't know if he's still alive or dead,
Yeah.
but
Rob
they
Liefeld,
kicked him out of the comic industry.
he's just a little bit younger than I am. So yeah, he's still around.
Liefeld's one of the founders of Dark Horse, isn't
Right,
he?
yes.
Wasn't it Image?
It was
Or
one of
are
those
you
two.
Just Image.
Hang on a second.
But he used to do a whole lot of work for Marvel.
Mhm.
But after he racked up a giant pile of cash working for Marvel, he decided that he'd get more cash if he was the publisher. And the company that he created doing that is still around. So that tells you something about how many giant piles of cash Rob Liefeld's sitting on right now.
Yeah, he
He's still
retired,
alive.
but he's younger than I am. So
Well, basically, one of the problems was them not making the deadlines, and Liefeld, being a creative, could not keep up with running a company
mm-hmm.
and actually, keeping with deliveries at comic book stores.
I mean, if you're a publisher, you could just, you don't have to tell the people at the comic book stores, like, we're doing this once a month schedule. That's if you tell them that you're only doing it once every 3 months, okay, no big deal.
Yeah, but Liefeld wanted to make an industry where the artists were getting better work conditions.
Well,
And-
Liefeld was also one of those people who realized that the way that Marvel was set up, solely on the whole like work for hire thing, which Liefeld also did, that the people who are actually making stuff,
Hut, 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 hut,
all,
hut,
They-
hut.
they-
all the money goes to the publisher.
Tis Celestial Voyager, reading with a party of 10. Hi, Celestial Voyager and the Voyagerettes. Welcome to our evening discussion of comic books. How's everybody doing? Okay, Dark Horse was Mike Richardson. I had to go look it up.
Uh,
Owned by Embracer.
and
How
basic-
interesting. Interesting.
Okay.
Well, Dark Horse had Aliens comics under their purview for a long time.
Oh yeah, it's like both Image and Dark Horse had several licensed IPs.
Oh, but that's just it. Liefeld, when he made Image, they indeed had a few unique IPs that got really popular, Spawn being one of them.
Mm-hmm.
But they couldn't really keep up with deadlines because they were too easy on their artists. Right? They wanted to make better work conditions than they'd have at Marvel or DC at the time. And then running a company like that just was a detriment to the actual company. That's why Liefeld isn't part of that anymore. There was too many animosity between the founders to keep him on.
Anyway, though,
Didn't they do Sin
They-
City
they-
also?
be that as it may, they still made a lot of money off.
They made a
of
lot of money. Those days, yes. These days, much different.
that. These days, the entire comic book industry is kind of collapsing. But then again, it's one of those things where I saw someone use the whole pie analogy. It's like
Oh,
when there's like 12 people getting a piece of the pie, that's a much smaller piece of the pie than if you have only 3.
True enough. Yeah, unless it's a really big pie. And still, everybody gets less. Oh, where are we at? We're at 746. Let us do something here.
Yeah, I need a
Because
level
I
a ship.
Okay,
blow
give me a
all my
sec.
energy credits on technology boosts.
I'm going to go do something real quick here. The question is, where did I move those things? In theory, they're over here. Let's see if that's true.
I'm not sure it's still up because I haven't tried it recently, but there used to be a web page that was about Rob Liefeld's art that you could look up by searching for Rob Liefeld sucks pouches. Because that was one of the things that he loved drawing on characters to add detail to the character design without actually, adding
Hands. Or feet.
much to the character design.
His rendition of Captain America with the Pecs of Glory.
Oh, see, here's the thing
my
with
God.
that one is that people make fun of that specific image because it was cover art. And while the anatomical proportions are somewhat questionable, that's not how he usually draws people. Although he is one of those guys who likes to draw men with
It's-
giant muscles.
Yeah.
it's not.
You
just
could
that
have
the
landed a helicarrier on
proportions-
there.
It wasn't just the proportions; it was also the posture. He had the.
I didn't say
no-
proportions. I said anatomy because
Yeah.
the way his head is attached to his body just doesn't look right.
No, and the perspective is completely wrong because you cannot see that much of somebody's chest from the side.
Especially when they're holding a shield. Yeah, whatever.
So this is the
I mean,
flash.
the joke I made about that specific art when I first saw it was that it looked like Captain America was turning into the Hulk.
Captain Hulk? All right. Should I open some boxes and see if we get us a ship? What do you guys think?
Go for it.
What's the magic, Mar Hawkman? What's your magic place for getting boxes to open with value? Everybody's got their way. Oh, if you do this or that.
Yeah,
Me-
I don't get anything.
Yeah, me either.
Mine.
Me
Mom?
personally, I don't do it often enough to actually have a particular preference that way.
I
Oh.
go to Old Romulus. I beam down to my my ship interior, and then I go to engineering and I sand on the warp core.
Sure.
Okay, well, we're near Old Romulus. Let's try that
and-
one.
And do you rub your belly and pat your head
Yes,
while
yes,
saying
of
that?
course.
The logic that people are using for all of these tricks is the idea that reinitializing the RNG gives you somewhat better odds than if it's been running for hours. Whether that's true or not, I don't know.
So, what's your suggestion? I'm heading off to New Rom or to Old Rom.
Here's the thing: what worked for one may not work for others.
Oh no, I mean 90%
So
of the
asking
time.
for suggestions doesn't necessarily mean you'll get it.
Oh, I know. 90% of the time, I'm just standing on a busy ESD opening some boxes, and it's like, what? Huh?
Mine,
Look at that.
Mine was like somewhere around midnight, 1 a.m.
Yeah, I will
opened
say I
20
did.
of-
I did two
I opened
at
20
midnight.
of the very first Terran boxes that came out, and I got
Yeah.
all of the Terran ships.
Yeah, it usually is something weird like that, but I have 100 keys sitting on this tune, so I figure we can open a few boxes.
That's
Oh.
20 boxes and 20 keys.
Kind of reminds me of my luck with keys. It pissed off with some of my former fleet mates is like how often I would get ships. I remember one time when I was trying to get. Oh, what was it? Space Explorer. I was shy like 24 Lobby or 25 Lobby.
Okay, I'm usually
friend-
happy just for getting the Lobby out of this. I don't think I've ever been.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go hide in my office.
A friend gave me some keys and he said, "You give me the if you get a ship, I get I get it."
Yeah, but you lose the Lobby.
No. He gave me 7 keys and he
Okay.
said, "No, you keep the you keep anything, but if you get a ship, you give it to me." That was him telling me.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
all
like,
right.
it was like second box I opened, and I'm like, "Hey, Tiamat, what ship do you want?" Yeah, he
Keys
said,
are on sale.
I like drunken heretics thing.
I like dilithium claims. I have so many tunes now. I need those dilithium claims. That is a good thing. All right, so
I use
we're gonna
them
open
for
one.
my fleet.
Ooh, Gamma Quadrant Elite Duty Officer Klingon.
Ooh, those are actually kind of fun.
They are.
Yeah, I just got a Borged off.
Infinity Prize Pack Personal Trait.
Number 24.
Cross Faction or Salvaged Console. Another Salvaged Console. Prodigy Dual Duty Officer Dal Real, but I think Musin already gave me that one.
That's a
Those
really
are
nice
pretty
one.
expensive, though.
Yep, I think he still gave me some. When Raiders HUD kit frame. Well, that's interesting.
Okay.
Romulan Survivor
So-
Duty Officer Pack. Actually, not bad price. And we'll do T5 ship. Second prize, 2 T5 ships. Last one for right now. Mirror Incursion Research Assignment Unspecified. Okay, so we did 10 right there. We'll do 10 in a little while. And not a single dilithium claim, Drunken Heretic. And I love me my dilithium claims.
Dilithium for days.
Yes.
Hey,
Actually need dilithium.
Dahl, the Prodigy Duty Officer,
Mm-hmm.
currently is going for 15 mil on the exchange.
Yeah, those are really expensive.
Let's see if I can get an
Specifically,
orbit. No, that's the wrong state.
Okay, so Dell reduces recharge time for attack pattern beta by 15%.
yeah.
The problem with T5 ships is, one, I have them all. And two, then it's bound to character. This tune doesn't need any more of them, thank you very much. I want to give it to some of my other tunes.
You got to open the ship and then you can put it in your bank. It's no longer bound to character.
Oh,
after you open
sweet.
it.
Good. I can send it off to some of the other tunes. Perfect.
Oh, yeah, that is true. Is that a lot of those choice boxes you get out of the Infinity box?
Mm-hmm.
The choice box is bound to character, but the stuff that comes out of it isn't.
Perfect. Then I will grab some and send them over to some of the ones. Oh, there. That one's
I
fine.
don't understand why they did that. It's just a very strange design decision because, why
It's
would
the
you even
it's
make
same
the
with
box
the,
bound to character?
It's the same with the other Infinity choice boxes, like
Do I have?
the weapons.
Yes. I know, but it's a very strange choice because you're not getting bound to character stuff out of the boxes.
Yeah. No, I see where you're going with that one. Let us go find a mailbox.
Okay, so Dell.
Are we doing anything?
Yeah, we're doing something. What are we doing?
I need a level a ship.
We need to level a ship then.
I
What's
just
the-
got a tier 5 and a tier 6 ship by opening Infinity boxes.
Did you got a
Yeah,
tier 6 Infinity
Yep.
ship?
Yep.
Sweet.
You're
I'm just vibing above my home state in Seoul, so...
Well, obviously going to old Romulus wasn't the way for me. Hang on, let me switch
Just
back to a
add
different
it to
tune.
my fleet, I guess.
Yeah, you definitely could.
My armada of ships that I have just lying around.
I know that feeling.
Actually, let's see.
Would you be Death King 12 to 11?
is.
Oh, found the character. That's fine.
He is.
Okay.
Why am I about to get a friend request? What's going on here?
No.
Because it comes across the screen
I
when
mean,
somebody picks up stuff.
yes. Because I got 2 in a row.
Fine. Be that way. I didn't get one.
So I checked the event campaign, the reward for tier 6, and it's literally all the infinity. It's literally one of all the infinity ships. The boxes are pretty much the same.
No.
So there's a chance I can get 2 tier 6 infinity ships.
Yeah, in all the
no.
years I've played this, I have not gotten a ton of infinity ships, and when I have, I've given them to other people. I got to stop doing that.
You know, I have to say that
I need to log back.
one of the few times that I actually directly got a ship from a box, I actually sold it and
Yeah.
didn't regret the decision. Why? Because this was the box that had the Kelvin timeline Klingon ship in it.
Well, I'm sitting on a Duderstadt, an Inquiry battle cruiser.
That must be painful.
Yes, it is.
What's a
Maquis Raider.
Duderstadt?
It was the Infinity Box ship from, 3 events? No. It was... What is that from? It was one of the more recent prize ships. Not prize ships, but Infinity ships. Probably a year ago.
Oh.
I think it was about a year ago. And I have a Talshar adapted battle cruiser and a couple others. Most of those were given to me. They're not mine. Ooh. And I have 4 Infinity promotion boxes for whatever. Duderstadt was in its own themed box at anniversary this year. Thank you, Pepsi Choo-Choo. Some people are very good at this. This memory thing of which I am not good. Yes, we are definitely doing something. Board King. You are on...
I'm on Nemo.
Sarah
I
Nemo?
put a V in chat.
You should
I
get
put a
off
V
him.
in
He has a
chat.
lucky fin.
Say that again?
I put a
You
V
should
in
get
chat.
off him. But you should get off him. He has a lucky fin. You're sitting on a cripple.
Ooh.
Priority clearance recognition.
It's a Frost. Hi, Frost. How are you? I said Froost. Hi, Froost. How are you doing?
What's a Froost?
Froost, it's some kind of Danish yogurt dessert I'm going to put.
So it sounds almost like you're squishing frozen with fruit.
Yes, it's Frusion Gladja. Remember that?
Oh.
No, nobody does.
So, I got 2447. Might not be a ship, but still 900 million.
It's nice. Let's see. The Duderstadt is going for just under $1 billion.
The Duderstadt's a ship?
Yes. Going for
Okay.
919 million.
Huh. Less than $1 billion.
Less than $1 billion. Very unusual.
Makes me think it's not particularly highly valued.
Well, there's so many ships out there. Question
yeah.
would be, guys, is it worth, if it's got a broken trait, is it worth trying to use that as one of my ships that I'm going to give all of my tunes, or is it just something I should try and sell and get rid of?
Depends on what the trait does and what you're planning on using it for, I suppose.
I have over 50 tunes. I'd like everyone to have their own good ship. You know,
I mean,
a dedicated ship.
I'm pretty sure I have that many things as account unlocks. I could actually do a complete different one per character.
Somebody just trying to say, it's Death! Hi, Death!
Yep.
Well, if I could get 900 million for it.
Wait, Pepsi Juju said that the Duderstadt trait actually creates negative DPS. Ooh, my. I am curious about how the math works on that one.
It works as well as my calculations earlier this evening.
I mean, because there was an incident in the past where one of the experimental weapons would actually do negative DPS.
Oh my god, they get better? They would heal?
Yeah. It's like firing this experimental weapon at an enemy would actually heal the enemy you hit with it.
Jeez. That's not good. All right.
Obviously, it got patched a long time ago, but still, you know.
We're opening a few more boxes here. Let's see what we get. Different account
Few
this
more.
time. Standing in the middle of ESD, seeing if it's any different. Oh, it's worse, actually. Not nearly as many toys. Ugh. Kelvin Divergence kit frames, please. Please, no.
I sent 2 more very questionable pieces of art by Liefeld.
Wow, this is absolute garbage down here on ESD. I'm getting nothing. Well, DS9 bridge officers. Okay, so not an amazing bunch of stuff this time.
Oh, some accounts might not have the RNG guide with them.
I thought you were supposed to be sending those to Data's gallery, not directly to mine. Anyways.
There you go, Mom.
Thank
Couple
you.
more examples.
What the heck is that supposed to be? A foot? A leg?
A foot. That's Deadpool's foot.
Again, but why are you?
I'm showing Mom how Liefeld
Yes.
draws the
Put it
female
in
waist.
Put it in.
Data's gallery.
Yeah, that's
Do you see the waistline?
the waistline and the arch of the back. I mean, I know gymnasts and people who can do that, but it's not healthy.
I come to suspect that a lot of his references he was using for some of the female pictures he was doing were actually photos of women doing yoga poses and not normal anything.
There you go.
Yes, I guess that this would be one of them because this is one of the ones that people like to gripe about more than most of the other ones.
I've seen contortionists who can do that. You know, people who...
See, the real problem with this one is actually that if you think about it, their spine is missing. It's not so much the way that they're positioned, but
Their
the fact
spine
Their
is
internal
missing.
organs are missing.
but the fact that he didn't think about... See, because like the line of the abs makes sense. That actually works quite well. But the line of their back is the part that's wrong.
Your back doesn't do that 90-degree turn.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is that it's kind of just not in the right place.
Scoliosis,
Well,
Steve Rogers.
internal organs prevent those shapes of body anyway.
Also, if you look at the very carefully at Glory's picture, it does kind of appear that you can see the wall through that hole next to her right elbow. That's not how anatomy is supposed to work.
I don't know who the one on the... Is it Glory, the one on the right?
If you
The
look at the
proportion
top,
of
they're
that forearm... she's got her elbow down at her hip. I'm sorry, your arms aren't that long.
Yeah, that's not right either.
No.
Well, it honestly looks like the lower part of her torso is just really, really smushed and undersized.
That too.
But yeah, it's like with that one. If you look at the top, there's labels of the two characters.
The
Looks like
actual
it's separate
size
going
of the
forward.
chest is really wrong too.
And that's the only real life person I know with a waist like that. And
Also,
they cannot
that-
live without corset anymore.
Also, this particular one only looks like that because she's wearing a corset.
No.
That is,
It'll-
yeah, give her a week without a corset and she'll start to go back to normal. That's really unhealthy to do that.
No, she'll never be able to go back to normal.
Did she have
She's
her
had
ribs
bones removed.
removed?
This woman has been going for the comic book Liefeld waist for so long that she cannot live without wearing a corset anymore.
Who created these images?
This one's a picture.
The last one
That
is a
type of
real
image, Mom.
person.
No, I'm talking about the one with Gloria and.
Oh, that's Liefeld.
Oh, Liefeld.
Hey!
Oh.
Rachel says she got a T6. She says Infinity Pack. I assume you mean Infinity Ship, but sweet and congratulations to you. Amazing. Yay. 42 keys. Well, I'm 20 in with stuff.
It looks like it's been photoshopped, the photo.
Oh no. She's done that to her body.
It's not good for your body.
Again,
Don't do that, ladies and men. Don't do that.
It's one of those things like those weird people who have that strange neck brace that makes their neck look longer. Like,
Yeah.
it's not exactly good for you.
No, and you have them that add rings to that brace to elongate their neck and create space between the vertebrae, and that is like, once you go too far, you can never go back. That is what she did to her waist. She did that for so long and so extreme that she actually has a health risk if she doesn't wear the corset.
Well, she's going to have a health risk from wearing the darn thing.
Yeah. Well, she's actually pretty famous for the corset thing.
Yeah, a lot of people are famous for being stupid.
All right, let's kill something.
Oh, remember Cat? Remember Cat?
I'm over here buying more lock boxes.
The
Pepsi
guy
Juju,
who had
I am not
his-
opening 250 on a single character because, oh my god, I'm not going to spend that kind of money for
I
a
wouldn't.
ship.
I wouldn't have
not
the
doing that.
freaking
I opened
space for that.
100. I opened 150 of them just for Protostar.
Did you get a Protostar?
Yeah, because I gave you one. Because I got two. I gave you one.
Musin, I remember stalking Cat. I used to work conventions with them.
The Cat, the guy
Yeah.
who had his lip split and whiskers screws into his
Mhm.
face, and he's got his whole face tattooed.
Yep. If I'm not mistaken, 2012 is when he passed.
Oh.
Would anybody
Yeah,
else
very
like to
little.
jump into this leveling thing we're going to go do?
Sure.
Leveling thing?
Leveling thing. So
Yeah,
that
I'm
was,
just living on a ship.
was that a Graz saying, sure?
Yes.
Anybody else want to jump in?
Sure, why not?
The enthusiasm is palpable. Good evening, Frost. Or as we like to say, good evening, Frost.
I now have 3 through 5.
You are the only person that says that.
That's great.
That's because I am just losing my mind today.
That's because you have a mental illness.
I understand that, but
Hey,
Hey,
age is not a mental illness.
Don't talk about Loki like that.
oh no. She is not a mental illness. She's
She's
not mentally ill. Both of her brain cells function. The problem is there's only 2 of them. And they alternate. The dogs share the 2 brain cells.
Oh, okay, so it's not a mental illness, but a physical disability.
It is a physical disability. I mean, mental illness is a physical disability. It's an illness.
Speaking of mental illness,
yes,
I posted another one in Data's gallery of somebody who really went to the extreme with the body alterations.
Yes, I have seen this person.
Yeah, that's stalking Cat.
Probably have seen that person at conventions then.
Yes.
From my anime conventions.
Oh, yeah, that's a rather famous individual. Got
Mhm.
put into one of the TV spots for Guinness Book of World Records stuff because of just how many tattoos this individual has, among other body modifications.
Let us start with, for those of us who are joining us on the Let's Level Up Some Stuff, we're going to do Wanted Argala on Advanced. If you guys are all interested in joining, if you're already in the group, jump in, launch it up.
I'll join you.
Yep, we got 5 people. I just don't know how many are actually going to show up.
Yeah.
You said wanted?
Yeah, Wanted Argala, yes.
I may have accidentally.
You're all
done the
launching?
wrong
Yep, launch.
difficulty.
Get your button there.
Lunch.
I got in first. It's going to be on Advanced.
Now, I want you all to look at the name of my ship.
No, I'm not gonna. Can't make me.
Yeah.
You can try looking at my ship, but it's probably not going to work.
I can be absent if I want to.
Alvin Tossig? Why does that
Yeah.
sound familiar?
He had a son today.
Well, congratulations to him.
Levon wants his money. You know,
No, I-
Elton John. Levon.
Oh!
I was listening to the song today.
Let's go over and ask if their balls might come out of
Read the paper today, oh boy.
Blur, blur, blur. Oh my gosh.
Stalking Cat had 14 permanent body modifications, which put him in the World Guinness Book of Records for most permanent transformations to look like an animal.
Is he one of the reasons they don't put that in the Guinness Book of World Records anymore?
I'm genuinely curious how someone would top that for just how ridiculous that one was.
I think that's the reason they don't put it in the records anymore.
I-
They don't want to advocate people doing that.
I think that's why on South Park, the one dad changes himself into a dolphin.
Yep.
With a
That sounds like
dolphin
something.
plastic.
There is no way that was Advanced.
No, that
Nope.
was not advanced.
That was not Advanced. Alright, do we have a Marks weekend going on here?
Yep.
Ah! That's nice.
If I remember correct, he was in an episode of the X-Files as well.
I don't remember that episode, but I missed a few.
I missed all of them.
How dare you?
No, you didn't see all of them. There's a difference in those two. Alright, let us try...
Well, let me see if I
What did you get on that one? I didn't get a ton, but I got some.
half a level.
Well, there you go. Let's do Trouble Over Tur.
Tur.
Alright.
Trouble over turd.
Yeah, that too.
Which one would that be under?
T for
Klingon.
Trouble. I just put them in alphabetical order under all. Because I like the alphabet. Oh, Elite. Well, too late now.
Wait, elite or advanced?
Yeah, whatever.
It's a yes.
Thank you.
No, translation, get your bed in here.
What?
Get your bed in here.
No, you can't tell me what to do.
It's not Julia Roberts, it's the other one. Who's the other one?
I don't know what I'm doing. Nobody's invited me to a team, so I can't do
That's
anything.
because we don't like you. Also because we already had a team going.
That's what I thought. It's nice to say
Hey,
it out
but
loud.
hey, we're honest.
Never doing it again. Never helping anybody out ever again. I'm sad now.
By the way, how are you feeling?
Well, you just hurt my feelings.
Well, aside
That's not
from
the
me
point.
hurting your feelings, how are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to do physical therapy myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm stupid.
Okay.
And I thought I was doing pretty well until I tried to open one of those growler cup things.
Yes.
And now my entire arm is like tingling with. I shouldn't have done that kind of feeling.
Huh.
Your body's telling you you're an idiot.
There's a reason that physical therapists have jobs.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
And I pushed too hard, and surgery sucks.
Yep. All that
And
good stuff.
so, outside of that, I've been pretty well considered.
Aside from that, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the play?
Yeah. It's not that catastrophic.
Are we sure?
Pretty sure. It's a fairly normal surgery. It went through fine. It's just my arm doesn't work like my arm is supposed to work.
It will eventually, but do go to therapy. Do let them tell you what to do.
Tell them what to do.
And you
Yeah,
do what they tell them. You do what they tell you to do.
All of these provisions just
I know.
comes up in my
I'm difficult.
No, I got a PT every week. And I'm just not enjoying how slow it's going. How slow it's going.
I wonder how the provision is done.
And one of my coworkers today was advocating the use of vitamin C for increasing your healing speed.
What does vitamin C have to do with healing?
Well, I mean, if you have a deficiency, it will actually.
Oh yeah, true. If you have a deficiency, you are not going to heal. You're going to deteriorate.
Vitamin D and vitamin K are the ones. Freaking bananas. That's what you freaking need. That's proven.
Well, so is vitamin C. I mean, connective tissue deteriorates.
Potassium.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need
Well,
potassium.
bananas has more than just potassium in it, but it's very good for potassium.
It is very good for potassium.
You want citrus for C.
Well, no. I mean, you can get them from apples. You can get them from.
Citrus isn't the only fruit that has a good amount of vitamin C.
Like I said, apples have vitamin C in them.
What you actually want to do is eat pineapples and carrots and sit in the sun a lot.
You just want to have a well-balanced diet, so then you don't need the stupid thing.
There is that, yeah.
No, but
no, not well-balanced diet. We shouldn't do that.
Actually, really helpful.
Houston is actually secretly a vampire and just wants you to season the blood.
Your mic
He
just
lives
got
in
weird.
the Netherlands. That's not a real country anyway.
Well, I thought you said
No.
Denmark wasn't a real country.
No, that one isn't either.
No,
the
no, no,
entire
no.
Benelux country is entirely their Benelux
The lyrics
alliance.
are
Is it alliance?
the lyrics are about Canada. The song's called "Blame Canada," and the lyrics go, "It's not even a real country." You're
But-
confusing
Okay, I've
the
been
Netherlands
to
with
Denmark.
Canada.
I've been to the Netherlands. Neither of them are real countries.
You've been there and they're not real?
What? I've been there and they're not real. Because when I was doing stupid things in the military, a lot of things weren't real.
Well, there is that, yeah.
You're a ginger, so you're not real.
That's. I don't have a soul. My soul isn't real. My physical presence is real.
Why are you guys? Redheads have 3 souls, not 0.
No, I don't have any soul.
Yeah,
That's
they
why.
have
That's
three
why
souls, none of them their own.
Okay.
No, that's another myth.
That's why.
Redheads
That's
have-
why the devil has blocked my number. He won't try to take my soul anymore.
Redheads have 3 souls, all their own natural.
On my own what?
Redheads have 3 souls that are naturally their own.
Well, I haven't stolen a soul in years.
No.
Are you offering?
No. I'm saying the souls that you have, they're naturally yours. But you might have stolen some other souls, though.
By the way,
Well, I mean, if you're offering, I'm more than happy to
No,
investigate.
I'll pass.
let me interrupt for a moment on my show. Good evening,
Dark
Exception. Exception has
Hey.
chosen to play Klingon with the you had a Romulan, right? So everybody say hi to it. Only Exception.
Only exception.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was downloading
So-
the game, I think, on Tuesday night?
There,
Monday night? Just
Oh,
recently.
hi.
He's new.
I
I told him
let
we
me
were
mention-
nice. Don't make me a liar.
I'm
Okay.
very nice.
So
I-
only exception took advice from Reddit, which has become outdated in the last couple of years because of the cross-faction ship unlock.
It's true.
That still requires you to max out a Klingon character, though.
Yeah, but that's not a hard task.
Mom
Well,
is a
that's-
slave driver. She's not a sweetheart.
The
I've spent time with
Klingon-
this woman.
Yeah, he has. You
No,
can
the
believe him.
Klingon side heavy ships, it's not entirely true anymore.
Anymore. But when
Yeah.
that thing was written, probably was true.
Oh yeah, when the article was written, it was true because we couldn't get Klingon ships anywhere else than on KDF side.
Mm-hmm.
Also, was this article written before they added the Mogai to the game?
This article was written when they probably still had the Atlas console in the box on Klingon side, which would save you up like $1 billion EC. Because the box itself was 4 million.
Boxes for 4
What
million.
is
Hold on.
this?
Do I have?
Yeah,
In the following year.
to get the DPRM.
Oh, that's off the Atlas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
back in the day when you could
used
buy
to
it
be
separately.
a salvage console.
Yes, it was.
And sadly, that's no longer the case, so the price of that console has gone up.
Yeah, but now,
You
with that
have
last
to have the
package
account.
they had where you could pick up the Atlas and make it an account unlock.
Yeah, I know. But other than that, if that's not available, you're still paying a lot for an Atlas
Oh yeah, you are.
just for the console.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Fighter. Hey, only exception, don't worry about it. You can make just about anything work in this game. There's very few things that you cannot make into fun.
The question isn't whether a ship can do a good build. The question is what kind of build the ship can do.
Now, one plus on that, because if I'm getting correct, only exception made a Romulan character went KDF side. Then they still have a PvP advantage because of the Romulan character getting the bonus while cloaking, and then having access to the both the Romulan and the KDF ships that have a battle cloak. So, should they ever want to dip their toes in PvP, their character that they made does still have a certain advantage.
Well, I mean, this ship build I'm currently logged in with is actually set up so that I can have 3 different cloaks active simultaneously.
Brookie Love 44 just gave us a follow. Thank you, Brookie. Welcome aboard.
Now the actual current meta choice for captain requires you to have unlocked the Jem'Hadar Vanguard species and then choosing one of those as your base character. Doesn't really matter much. There's a slight difference with the old Romulan on KDF side thing.
Well, I mean, for actual Romulans, you actually have the ability to be an operative and a Romulan operative simultaneously.
Always fun.
Pardon my interruption. Quick
Certainly.
question. Is anybody on a character right now in a Tier 5 fleet that can invite me to their starbase?
Maybe.
Maybe. I guess.
Yeah, the character I'm currently logged in, the main starbase in our fleet holding isn't Tier 5 yet.
If you guys can, let me make somebody else in charge here.
Are you needing to get a ship?
I'm needing to grab pets.
Give me a second. Grazit made you in charge of this party, so I'm going to jump over and I will go to Kethma, who is in our main fleet, and I can send you an invitation.
Actually, I was about to head over there to my fleet.
Oh, okay. You want to do that?
All right, hold on. You said Tier 5? What were you... Well, what item are you needing?
I'm needing ship pets.
Oh, dang it. Never mind.
Are you...
on that particular item, my fleet's just got it, but it's how far away is it?
Death Federation invitation?
Yeah, I'm on Federation side.
Okay, do you need a fleet invitation or just one to the
I just need to go to the starbase.
Okay, give me a second there.
Yeah, so you need a Tier 5 science, right?
What?
Tier 5 science.
He wants to know if you're eating mythical things.
I eat mystical things all the time.
No. Okay, so what I'm
Just-
saying is, you need, tier 5, star base with a tier 5 science.
Yeah, whatever it is that gives access to the ship pets.
Okay, yeah, this tier 5 science.
Yeah, I'm there, so I can send him an invitation.
I appreciate it. Thank you
No
very much.
problems. Who are you on? Because everybody's on tonight. New
I am on Bubblegum.
Bubblegum?
Bubblegum.
Is that a new one?
And she's
Bootleg.
one of my newer ones. She's one of my newer 65s.
There you are.
I need to pay attention to things that I write. It would be helpful.
That does help, yeah. There you go. You're invited over here.
Thank you very much.
You are absolutely welcome. Enjoy. Don't forget to tip the waitresses.
Always.
And Exception needs an invitation to a KDF fleet. Well, here's the question for you, only Exception. How much of a KDF fleet do you want? Do you want a KDF fleet that's going to give you access to everything as soon as you reach that level? In other words, a fully fleshed out KDF fleet? Or do you want a KDF fleet that's got room to grow? Because we got lots of them. I'm going to... I'll send you an invitation. What's the name of your character? That's your name in the game?
I've seen people with some really, really strange ideas for account names in this game, so I can believe it. Like this one person that I'm standing next to, Hermes, 5425. That 4-digit number is part of their actual account name and not the number that got appended to their account name by the computer system when they created it. No idea what the logic behind that one was, but hey, whatever.
Only Exception. No, you don't have to be online. But generally, your character name is going to be Only Exception at something #.
Well, like
numbers.
yeah, like character name at account name with a hashtag with some numbers after it.
Yeah.
The hashtag might actually be a 5-digit number. I have been seeing those.
Yeah, I've been seeing 5 digits. Bricky Love, can anyone join a fleet? Of course anyone can join a fleet. It's like a guild, yes, except because this is Star Trek, we don't have guilds, we have fleets. What's the easiest way to get your full name? Tell you what.
Click on yourself and click info.
Yeah, but he's not in the game at the moment.
Oh, just right click on your little picture at the top left.
Yep.
And then your name should be right there.
Okay, so yes, up on your picture in the upper left-hand corner, right-click on it and it'll tell you what your name is. Anyway, so Brookie Love says, I haven't played much, I'm learning. Cool! No problems. No problems at all.
Yeah, there's this one guy I'm standing next to, Raxon at Seismic Storm. Why did he choose that name? No idea. Saravas Dorden. Really? Okay, some of you probably get that reference, but it's
Wait,
one of
what
those
was the name?
Saravasa Dorden.
I do not know that one.
D&D reference.
Ah.
The last name is the family name of Dritz Dorden from the one of the D&D settings. Oh, wow. Labris Waltz? Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me either.
Okay, only exception. Go right-click on your picture, your icon in the upper left-hand side, and it'll give you your name. Any place where you're on the ground, you should be able to see your character. I don't think you have to do it in space. Can you do it in space?
Works in space or ground.
Yeah, you don't have to be any place. You just...
Does anyone know if Jupiter can be AFK'd?
Yes, it can. I already answered him. It kind of can be. So Jupiter, you have to take out the Rescava, knock it down to 25% and warps out. Then you have 12 ships left, 12 Terran ships. You have to take them out. Then it's AFKable. Oh, no worry, exception.
I have to say, playing this game, the things that people come up with for their characters always... okay, sometimes it makes me scratch my head, sometimes it's amusing, and sometimes it's a facepalm incident, but hey, whatever. So many things, you're like, huh.
People can get very creative with their names.
Well, there's a lot of them where I'm just wondering, it's like what their inspiration was for that character idea.
Exception, are you watching Discord right now, or are you just listening to us? You're on Twitch. Okay. So on Twitch right now, I'm going to go up to my icon. So in the upper left-hand corner of my screen, if you're watching this on Twitch, I'm going to right-click on my icon, and you can see it just popped up with a little box there, right? I don't think I can make that box bigger. Okay. Are you in space right now? Well, hang on a second. Let me try something. I'm going to beam up to my ship and see what happens. Don't worry. Don't worry. Let's see what happens if I'm in space.
I'm going to go ahead and head out. Talk to you later.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Take care. Thanks for being here, Graz. Okay, so here's the other way to do it. You're not in this. Does that work? If somebody sends me a message, yes, that's how it works.
You know, thinking about the mole rehunt thing and how they don't have a proper New Romulus academy area, they could have just put the relevant NPCs standing around the loading zone area.
Yeah, that could have worked. Only exception. Go to your little mill icon. Go to compose, and then type in my name, Kethsa at. I have to right-click my ship icon in the bottom to find it. Okay. Perfect. So I'm going to do two things here. First thing, I'm sending a friend invitation, so it's going to be easier to find you. And then I will invite you to join the party. Okay, so you're now a recruit in the Klingon Strike Group, the really brilliantly named Klingon Strike Group. the way we do it is if you get to 25,000 in contributions, easy peasy, you get promoted to lieutenant and you get some access, donate 100,000 and you get promoted to commander and you get access to everything that's in the fleet stores. However, because it's a fully fledged fleet, as with a lot of fleets, that means there's not a lot of places to donate sometimes. So if you click on the Armada tab, if you donate to any of the fleets that are in there, just let me know and we'll give you credit for it. There's a lot of honor system involved here. Because, we're all Federation and Klingon officers. We believe in honor, except for Board King.
Yeah, kill all the...
Yeah, he kills them all.
War.
What button
Kill
opens up
escape
the
pods.
fleet menu? On your mini-map, the lower right-hand corner, you'll see something that looks like the Federation logo, which is actually, in this case, the Romulan logo. And that is the fleet. And then it gives you all the fleet information, what the holdings are. To contribute to stuff, click on holdings. Oh, well, thank you very much, Brookie Love. We appreciate that. I need to update that too. And there's a bunch of projects you can contribute to. Hint, don't contribute to lithium until you've got some dilithium to burn. Donate other stuff. Energy credits, officers, fleet marks if we ever have anything that's open. Speaking of, hey, if anybody needs to burn some fleet marks, the Klingons need some.
Okay, here's a question for you. I'm on New Romulus, and I just saw someone standing next to me do an emote. The emote looks like eating a chocolate bar.
What? Why did you stand around eating a turd, man? That's what emote looks like to me.
Where are you? Which New Romulus are you on?
The same one you are.
Okay, where are you?
This person in the white outfit by the exchange.
Okay, I'm curious. I've got almost every emote, and I have no idea what that is.
I have every emote. Did he do the face palm?
No, facepalm looks
any
like
chance?
facepalm.
This one looks to me like someone eating a candy bar.
The lady in
Okay,
white?
if he did an emote, it should say somewhere in the chat logs.
Only if you've got your emote thing turned on.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, why don't you click on the emotes and see what it said?
Because it could also be a unique animation that is part of one of the edible drops in the game.
She could have been eating something.
Yeah, they could have been eating a...
Okay, you know what? There is one possibility that I hadn't seriously considered. If you look at the buffs, it does list Phrasen Chaggrass as a buff. So maybe the Phrasen Chaggrass uses an animation that looks like you're eating a granola bar?
Maybe she was
Could
eating
be.
a granola bar.
Because I do know that in the early game, they had certain consumables unlock unique emote states. So it might be one of the edibles in the game that has that animation.
Right, and the only clue I currently have is that this individual has a buff for having eaten Phrasen Chaggrass.
Okay,
Suppose I could ask.
you could.
What's that dessert that Kira hated? It was on a stick.
Jumja stick.
Yeah.
Jumja fudge?
Yeah, Jumja stick.
Could also be.
Yep, but for us in Chaggrass. I have no idea where that came from, but okay.
I know where it comes from. Duty officer missions in the Alpha Quadrant.
Means they're probably on the exchange.
Oh yeah, it's easy. I actually have several that I could test it with, honestly. Ooh, you got the Liberated Borg Romulan engineer. Cool.
Ooh, me?
Yes.
No, not me. Not on this tune. Oh, her, yeah. Yeah. She's good. I like her. All right, I probably should get back to the original party. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting back to the original party. I should have looked to see that. Hang on one second here. Kethma.
And okay, Arcadio did actually get back with me and confirm that it is in fact the animation of eating something.
Huh. How interesting.
Hasn't said what yet.
Well, I'll find out because I just bought some jumbo stick. I'll find out. See.
Okay. I asked a second question, and yes, it is.
It's a jumbo.
It's
a jumbo stick.
It was Faracin Chaggrass that was being eaten, which plays an animation that looks like you're eating a granola bar.
It's the same with the jumbo stick. If you eat anything, it'll just show you eating a granola bar.
So you know how females...
I heard a while back that when the devs coded this system, a lot of the food items it's just drink food or eat food, and it's not actually a specific animation for specific food.
Only exception says, I love cloaking, but is there a counter to it to find cloaked ships? Well,
yes.
We call it eyeballs.
The Nebula variants have anti-cloaking as their console gimmicks.
And cloaking sometimes isn't quite as effective as they say it is.
Well, see, like there's several tricks you can do to force expose people who are cloaking. One of them is massive AoEs, because you still take damage if you're in the AoE, and then the person will see a damage floater pop up where you are. Also, anyone can see you if you get too close to them. However, in some cases, that will be less than 1 kilometer.
Yeah.
But if you are that close, they will see you. And if they see damage floaters in the void, they can just fly towards where the damage floaters are popping up.
You know that there's actually a deflector that helps you see people like that.
Oh, right,
it's,
the power from the Jim Hadar set actually is an anti-proton sweep for exposing cloaked ships.
Also, but the deflector itself gives you a whole lot of stat for seeing people who are stealth.
I don't remember if I actually have that on this character. Nope. More nope. Okay.
I swear to goodness I've got more keys than 10 here, but I guess not. Shall we do something? Because we're getting on towards 9 o'clock, and I'm going to call it a day because I have to go into the office tomorrow.
But you're retired.
I am. I spent $500 taking the dogs to the vet today just for regular stuff. So, yeah, I think I want to go into the office tomorrow. I've got 2 projects that are going to wrap tomorrow, which would be nice. One of which wrapped today. Didn't it?
There are a few other counters to a cloaked ship. Tachyon detection grid console.
Yes.
From one of the lower...
which comes off a nebula.
Yeah. And being a science tune, actually, because your sensor scan can help with that.
Oh, yeah, true.
But that's specifically science tunes who have a slightly higher chance of finding you that way. And yeah,
I'm pretty sure there's a few other things that give you perception bonuses, but not a commonly seen stat.
There's a lot of ways, is the nice way to put it.
Nothing as significant as the Jem'Hadar deflector bonus, just as a pure flat bonus, right? There are some other things, indeed.
The best way to put it is there's a way around everything in this game. If they give something cool a couple of weeks later, somebody will have figured out the way to get around it. And they'll let everybody know.
But, yeah, Cloak is really strong versus the game enemies. And in PvP situations that do exist in the game, Cloak is something often used. And then specifically Battle Cloak over regular Cloak.
Yes. All right, shall we get the party back together. I made Graz in charge, but then Graz left. So anybody want to get together and do one more something?
Sure, I guess.
Yep, I put X in chat.
Oh, thank you. Do we have anything in particular people want to do?
Terrans on ground.
I would love to do Terrans on ground.
Ooh, we could do an elite bird cage.
We could do an elite bird cage.
I would love to go on ground right now.
Mm-hmm. But if I'm
Because
going to...
all my endeavors are ground.
Let me do something then. I'm going to break this and let me go get my ground party. Because Kethma's a lot better on ground than this one is. Kethza's better on ground. If we're going to do this, let's do this.
Yeah. If people, would like to get damaged, please.
Id, are you up for some ground damage?
Pretty much done for the night.
Okay, no worries. Just saw you were still here.
Yeah. I'm down in the garage.
Oh. Well, that would explain why you're there and not here.
It would also explain why you have the crunchy audio.
Yeah. He's working on the super secret project we're working on. The phrase "we're working on it" means he's working on it. Hey.
Likewise,
I had a great stupid idea the other day, and he's like, "We can do that." Okay. We can do stupid. Hopefully we can do stupid in time for the next convention, but that's a different story. Anybody else want to join us?
Yeah, I'll roll with you.
Okie dokie. On Bubble?
I won't go this time. I
need to practice my Morocco mole.
Okay. All right, we got a party here, and you want to do Birdcage?
Ooh, a Borg simulator. Fun. But yeah, Birdcage.
Elite?
Yes.
Oh, I'm actually next to one of them
Wee-woo.
Borg. Wee woo. I'm next to one of them Borg Max.
Yeah. Okay, this is really stupid, but I've reset all of my keys. What fires torps in space? Is there a default for torps?
No.
Oh, hey.
Generally, space fire fires all weapons, doesn't it?
There's two of me.
Yes, you get to be the Inquisitor.
Oh, yeah, NATO. Yeah,
Yay.
NATO got chosen to be the Inquisitor this time.
Stroke your tribble.
Oh, thank you. Do I have a tribble? I do.
Yes, that's right. I brought an IDIC tribble.
It ditched all my trades, so I'll be putting those back together. Give me a moment.
Oops.
Don't worry. I got this.
Do you?
I've still got all my toys left from Ryza on mine.
You can all watch while I do this.
Well, I'm not worried about doing this. I did it the other night. This is fun. I have to go find a tune who hasn't got all of the things. You can reset all of your weapons, traits, everything to go to whatever keybinds you like. You're not stuck with using the ones. But generally, space fires fire all weapons.
Cool.
So somebody's using a what?
Assimilate.
Yeah, that'd be me.
And somebody turned off the lights. Dang them.
Well, I'm going to call it a night because I think we have another storm coming in here short.
Well, have a great night, Board King, and we'll let the survivors know that the reason there's only 51 survivors is because of you.
No, kill them all. No survivors.
It's too late. Some of them lived.
Leave no witnesses.
Yeah, I'll see y'all later.
Only exception when I get off of this tune, I will go grab a tune who I haven't reset all the keybinds for.
Mom, look at this.
Yes. What, the exocomps?
No, look at the ceiling. There's a green loot drop on top of the ceiling.
What the heck?
That's how quick I kill stuff.
Did you kill
I'm
him on the
sorry.
ceiling?
Yeah, I killed them on spawn.
Oh, yeah, that would do it.
That's STO logic right there.
I like that one.
I love using bioessence transfer. In
Oh,
here.
yes. Isn't it lovely?
Does
it work to go-
Because you can jump up to get on top of the railings with it.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Boy, I am just not competent tonight. I don't know what's going on here.
I took a grenade to the face.
That happens a lot. Doesn't matter whether you're fighting Terrans or not. Almost every enemy in this game who uses grenades.
Almost made it. Almost made it to him.
Almost. I believe in you.
Ow.
That stupid railing got in my way.
Well, that was
It's
a
the
lot
railing's
of
fault.
aggro.
There we go. Yeah.
It could be worse. Could be fighting Borg.
Oh, I love fighting Borg.
But does that count as worse?
Yes.
Borg is fun.
Because then you have to constantly adapt your weapon.
No. You get your submachine gun. Then you don't have to worry about that pesky adaptation.
Oh, that's right. I forgot I have my shotgun.
Yep.
I can fight Borg with that.
Yep. You can
Or
fight
just
them
go
with
up and
knives too,
close
by the way.
personal and use my bat lift.
Lex knives are great against the Borg.
But shotgun.
Shotgun works too.
This character, because I'm a Romulan, I actually do better damage than most races just by spamming melee attacks. Oh wow! I did it!
What?
I actually managed to use bioessence transfer to soldering that guy through the bars.
Did
He
you?
was just close enough that it actually worked through the bars.
Yeah, see, I keep getting stuck on the bars.
Well, it's like I did get stuck on the bars. It didn't. It prevented me from moving all the way, but it's an attack that has a certain amount of range to it, not just you don't need to be close enough to touch them.
This is the warning. Terrorists have released the prisoners in Darkmom. All available units respond immediately.
Has anyone gone upstairs yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, this Gorn prisoner has a stupid amount of hit points.
Yeah.
Oh, he loves me right now.
He had a certain amount of stupid hit points. But not anymore.
Rescue Coalition prisoner who appears to be a human.
That's one side. Did we get the other side yet? Yep. Yep. We're missing two.
Ooh, that was a nice one.
There we go. That's four. Got the fifth one.
I've been locked out again. Get on that console to override. That did it. Almost there. might be onto us. Be prepared for anything.
Here they are. Open fire!
Still think we should get an accolade for getting all these little side lasers.
Yeah. To be honest, me personally, I think that, like the easiest way to do this is to just like kill all of the turrets, because the main bulk of the enemies is actually out of firing range.
Exception says, are the events scaled to my level, or are they like max level players? The events are always scaled to the lowest level.
Well, okay,
I mean, they're
it
set for
scales
normal.
the level, or it scales you to level 50, not, you know.
But for events, that's what he said. Events are not at the complex levels, even when we want them to be. They're not. However, the story missions, when you're doing them, are scaled for where you're at. So if you're doing them in sequence, you're usually at the right level. When you go back and play them again later, they are easy peasy because they're still down there. If it's if it's an early story, you play it at an early level, and it gets easier.
Endorian Summer does weird things with the Invisiwalls in this
What
map.
the heck is Endorian Summer? Is that the one from Summer Event?
Yeah, it's the Rice event module that does a big ice AoE.
Oh.
It creates an ice patch on the ground, or in the case of these walkways, it creates an ice patch in the air, because it's targeting the Invisiwalls.
Okay, only exception, you absolutely want to play the events that are popping up on the loading screen. The one that just started today is Federation Flagship event. There are 4 different stories, or 4 different TFOs you can participate in them, and yeah, I think it's like anything from level 15 up or something like that. But it's open to almost everybody. And they are done as group events, so a lot of times other players are going to carry you through it to help you out. Because we're nice that way. And yes, you can solo them if you ever want to do that.
That's our step. Let's get it open. Get her out. Dr. Crusher, let's go.
Did we get all of the prisoners from this wing?
Whatever wing I'm in, I'm getting some right now.
I'm grabbing one right now.
I got the south wing.
I got the north one, and
Right,
got
10 of 10.
north is done.
Worth the risk.
Okay.
Yeah, we got all 10. Certain events require you to be a certain level. This is true, like the Red Alert event we just did.
That isn't a high level though. That's like, I don't know, like 20 or something.
Yeah. Pretty much once you've done enough stories where you have a clue as to what you're doing and the mechanics of the game, you pretty much can start partying with everybody.
More exocomps beaming in.
And on a lot of the TFOs, you might not be able to do advanced or elite, but you can go through on normal.
And to complete the event, you don't need to do it on elite. You can just do it on normal.
How long does it take to get to 65? Well, best I've done is 97 minutes.
I've never done it quite that fast, but yeah,
It was a
it's
leveling weekend.
Not something that I personally can, expect to take a long time.
You could do it level a day if you did one story. If you want to have fun and have people work with you to level up, you can do it much faster.
The last time I leveled a character, a large chunk of my leveling came from the fact that I was doing duty officer missions in the Dyson Space Battle Zone and doing those special ones that give you stupid amounts of XP.
Yep. But on normal level, under a month, certainly can do it in a long week if you want to dedicate yourself to it.
I would sometimes get several levels a day just from the duty officer stuff.
There's the main database console. Wizardor, your
So there are ways that you can power level, which is have somebody go with you who's got a lot more experience and a lot more DPS, and you run patrols with them, for example. So you can kind of go through things a lot faster, and like you described it, you called it leeching. It's not leeching. It's cooperation. It's teamwork. Remember,
Technically, it's power leveling.
Technically, it's power leveling. Yes. Remember, teamwork makes the dream work.
Okay, this hold that they've been using on me, that is kind of annoying.
Here's the first data set.
Hi, Joshua. Yeah.
Data vault 5.
Find people like Joshua.
Data vault 1. Data vault 4. Go.
Okay, 4, 1, and 5. I guess Nato's got 1.
I got 4. We can get past all these exocomps.
Exocomp on exocomp violence.
Is that like girl on girl action? Exocomp on exocomp?
No, it's worse.
2 exocomps, 1 computer.
Ooh. Okay, we're all bad people.
Hey, Mom, look at 3. See that visual effect being applied to the Inviswalls?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Andorian Summer's doing.
Oh, that's cool.
Normally it just makes an ice patch on the ground, but when there's an Inviswall next to it...
I was trying to figure out who's shooting someone from above.
Yeah, this has a second level with guys taking pot shots at you that respawn endlessly.
Usually Id hides up there and shoots at them.
Here's the second set.
Okay.
Data vault 2.
2.
Hit data vault 3.
3.
Data vault 4.
I'm on 2.
I'm on 4. But so's Musin. Hi, Musin.
Hello, Mom.
See if we can pick up a secret one here. Ooh, there's still one here in 4. If somebody wants to come and get a secret one. I think there's a secret one.
Bring it back to me. Second data set complete. Here's the last of them. Data vault 1. Data vault 4. Go. Data vault 5.
Yeah, the last few times I've done this, I just didn't see any secret files.
But yet when we get over to her, it's counting, so something isn't marked right, but it's still counting as a secret file. Oh yeah, it's saying we didn't get any of the secret files this time. I'm not seeing any down here.
How dare you punch me? Let me kick you in the face. Okay.
It looks like Cryptic accidentally dropped the models on console early. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about that.
Yep. Somebody spilled the beans. Was there a 10 forward? Yes. Oh, no secret files. Okay. We're bad people.
I briefly saw an icon that looked like it was marking a secret file in 5
Yeah.
as it was ending, but...
And done.
What have you done?
Why, Warden's sake. We
As I say, things like this with endlessly respawning enemies are one of the reasons why I like using pets in build, because your pets can distract them.
I must search. The backups. Oh, God. Mother of the Emperor or not.
Meanwhile, turrets.
Okay, this time we did actually have the enemies start coming after us before we...
Oh, I didn't even think. What's the fail criteria for this one?
What fail?
Okay.
It's just stupidly hard compared to the regular one.
It's not even stupidly hard. It's just
I mean, you know, relatively speaking.
relatively, yes.
Was pissing out the Warden really necessary, Doctor?
I mean, it was fun.
It's always fun. I have no idea why my dogs are insane.
Oh, in case you're wondering, this character right now, the pistol I'm using, if it looks weird, it's because it's one of the first lockbox weapons I ever picked up in the game. Tells you an anti-disruptor pistol, which are actually kind of good.
Ooh, Joshua's at Endeavor rank 739. Almost there, Joshua. Hi, I don't know what's wrong with you guys tonight, and no, it's not time for snacks. Dogs are saying, it is time for snacks, Mom. Well, you're going to have to be patient and wait.
Now, if this had a fail criteria, failing to steal the secret files, that would be
It would have kicked us by
hilarious.
now. But yeah, it would have kicked us by now.
Well, like I said, if, you know. I say it would be hilariously annoying because...
Yeah.
It's one of those like, oh, well, you have to steal the thing, but this thing didn't spawn. Yeah, well, you didn't steal it, so...
Not so fast, terrorists. You won't get away that easy. Jackson, Johnson, report. Yes, dear. This is Johnson. This is your final test, then. Kill.
Yeah, Johnson, whatever. You think you're scary. I don't. Back in your hole.
Ooh, bioessence transfer does a nice amount of damage on him.
Oh, yeah. I'm genuinely not sure if bioessence transfer benefits from the Romulan racial trait or not.
I have not used it on my Rami.
Oh, dang it. I lost target lock.
Alright, got Johnson. Where's Jackson? There he is.
We're over here quoting Khan. I love it.
Well, I mean, Khan was quoting
Shakespeare?
Ahab.
Oh, Melville, yes.
Oh yeah. The final Inquisitor thing always shows you as the Inquisitor, regardless of who's
How
the designated
interesting is
Inquisitor.
that? I'd never noticed that before.
So on my screen, I'm seeing myself, which looks strange because I have sunglasses and a really big Romulan tattoo.
I look like me. Very interesting.
Well, it started out as me, but it became an Andorian.
220 marks. That's not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, as elite TFOs go, this isn't what I would consider to be hard.
No, it's not. Okay, only exception says, I assume there is a grouping system for events. If so, will anyone have issue with a low-level player like me trying to join a random group? No.
No.
Will they notice
Even I
that you're a
enjoy
low
playing
level?
with lower levels.
Yeah.
Given that it's
people
normal
won't
difficulty,
notice.
they won't even notice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, most people don't even look at that.
Yeah.
Because they've got builds that make the events really easy, so it's just like, hard
Yeah, like with the Borg Red Alert event that we had last week. That one you will run into people in pugs who can solo it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so when you have
one.
Yeah.
So when you have someone doing that and you're in the pug next to them, do they care whether you're pulling your weight, as
No.
the saying goes?
Nope.
I'm annoyed if people don't let me solo it.
Yeah, a lot of times they'll send out a message going, yeah, go do your 2 shots so you don't get any penalties, and then I'll take care of the rest. Thank you very much. Boom. Done.
Okay, so I flew into one where I actually got all 4 targets were me, and then did the ship at the end myself.
Mm-hmm.
Because the rest of the team were just grouped up around that one cube
Yes, I
that
know,
they
dear.
hadn't even gotten the power to kill yet. I did not mind. I actually think it's really fun to do all of that myself.
Loki, stop for a minute.
No,
what-
Loki wants your attention.
Yeah, she really does. She wants her SNACK. There is a thing here for joining randoms. And you can join a normal random, an advanced random TFO, or an elite TFO. At that point, if you join an elite and you're not really up for it and you can bring down the entire team, people won't necessarily be happy with you.
No.
But
also, be advised that clicking the Elite Random button has the potential to send you to the Battle of Corfez.
Does it?
Yes.
I haven't had it do that to me yet.
Yay!
I mean, I don't mind Corfez on my big tune, but I would hate it on my
Corfez
little
is such a
tunes.
problem is that it's literally the hardest elite TFO in the game.
Yeah, and it works
Yeah.
best if you've got a strategy for your people. But you can team up and then hit random. That's a little different.
Yeah, but it's also a DPS check for like getting through the first map to the next map. So
yeah,
if you
And
don't
then, of
have
course,
the
there's
DPS,
the
you're never gonna make it.
Then there's the Benthans, which is a separately annoying kettle of fish.
Hey, I'm going to go take my Hellspawn out. So I'm going to get out of here. We'll be back tomorrow night. And we can goof off some more and maybe open some more boxes. But anyway, thanks to everybody who joined me. Let's see if anybody's out there who would like to go out and have a raid. Who is
You guys
out there
have a good
doing
night.
it?
Thanks for
Thank
having
you.
me. We'll
Thank you
catch
for
you
being
later.
here. I appreciate it.
Ooh, Medic 357 is on.
Okie dokie. Yes, Loki, I know you're right there.
Loki wants
Lots
you.
of people are on tonight. Where's Medic? Medic,
Well,
where
Solar,
are
you
you?
will.
All right, Medic
I told you,
357
I'm-
it is. Now Joshua comes on because we're going to go over and raid
Oh.
Medic 357. All right.
Medic 357.
Right, we're going to go
Yeah,
raid Medic 357. If you have not shared the love with Medic 357, please do so. Life is short. Enjoy it. And why is my raid button not up?
I don't know. It looks like it's working to me.
Oh, okay, cool. Yay.
Oh,
Yeah, it
no.
exists, I think.
Yeah. It just
I'm not
has
paying
the
attention.
timer ticking down, I guess.
Okay, for whatever reason, it's not popping up on my screen. Loki, stop that. That's the weirdest thing. It's not
22
giving me my
days.
buttons. Okay, let's try that again. Here we go. Oh, we already rated them. Duh, just didn't give me the button. Okay, yay! Raid, yay! We're gonna get there one of these days. Technical stuff, you know how it goes. All right, everybody. If you're gonna join us tomorrow morning, we will be back at 6 a.m. to do stuff. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow night. Have a great night. Be safe and go enjoy.
Don't do
night.
anything Darkmom wouldn't do.
Like that's gonna stop you from doing anything then.